Okay, so hello everyone. It's race 2 at Alton Park with the Kumho BMW Championship. We've got James Card and Russell Dack in front of us, and I don't know who's behind us. Oh, that's interesting. I should have found that out, shouldn't I? So sorry, whoever you are, I forgot to check. I was expecting to have Brian in second, and I was expecting to start fourth. But Brian has very kindly loaned his car to Niall Bradley because his engine blew up in not practice, testing, that's the word, on Friday. So he couldn't take part. So Brian, being the rather nice chap that he is, said, use my car. So Niall's starting at the very back of the grid. And you know, as much as I like Niall, he's a lovely bloke, but I'd rather not see him today. Because if I do see him, it probably means that I've spun again. So I managed to have a bit of an interesting moment down here in race 1, where I almost collected James and did a bit of scampering across this gravel track here, and then did a bit of grass tracking down the hill, followed by a re-entry to the circuit, but was a good few seconds behind the pack. So pushed really very hard, and one might argue sensibly a bit too hard, and spun again at whatever it's called, the whatever the chicaney bit is. I never know the name of corners. So the general plan for today is not mess up the race of the guys in front. So James leads the championship by 5 points from Russ. So James on the left-hand side there in the silver E46 M3. Russ in the orange and black E36 M3. And basically, if they finish 1-2 in either order, then James wins the championship. So I just need to not run into either one of them, basically. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Well, he says don't run into anyone, then locks up. Which is a bit of a silly thing to do. Bit of a skip there. So, Russ behind us has all singing, all dancing ABS and traction control. As it turns out, I thought he just had ABS. And James and I are living by our wits, no ABS, no traction control or stability control. Right. Don't collect James going into this braking curve. Asking a bit much of the rear tyres there. But it turned a lot of understeer. These cars are so evenly matched, as you can see. James is just getting a bit of high-speed understeer through that corner. We can hold a tighter line. Let him go a bit here. So I'm just being a little circumspect in the braking zones because I do not want to hit James. So he's leading the championship. I'm an invitation class. But I don't want to give him an easy ride of it. Good drive out there. Forced him to go tight. Slightly fluffed up the braking there. Sorry, mate. There we go, Ross. Gotta stay off that curve, Jason. Done that so many times. Bit messy. Brake a lot later into there. A lot of understeer, Jason. Looks like they might be squabbling. Nice. Yeah, staying off the curb definitely helps. Too much power before the apex. So we softened up the suspension for this run. And my God, does it make a difference. Night and day. Yeah, that's just me being lazy, really. Oh, that's so nice. Like set of oversteer on the way in, and just really nice. Just continue the drift through the corner. It's very minimal, and you won't. I don't know if you'll see it on the video. It feels pretty awesome. I have no idea where they've gone. I don't know if they've had a problem of some sort. Yeah, bit of rain would be nice. Oh, I can see headlights. Oh yeah, there they are. James is still ahead. Yeah, because of all the spins on the first race, I never actually came across any flat markers. All this mini at the wrong place. Head to the horizon. Such a great series of corners this. I think I'm going to need fifth there now as it's drying out. Don't know why she's doing short shifting. Seems a bit unnecessary. Yeah. That was nice. Well, Mr. Palmer won't be happy. Track limit. A bit of the less self-congratulatory talk and a bit more focus maybe. need to figure out how long we've been running for. Would help if I had laps up on my dash display. But instead, I've got tyre pressures, which aren't going to read because the tyre pressure monitors are on the wheels and slicks. So that's why there's these blue bars up here in the corner, at the centre of the screen. The tyres aren't cold, it's just the sensors are back in the pits, but they certainly are cold. Chuck it in. Oh, Minnie's off. Oh, that was a big jump. So, top tip for anybody racing in the wet or just on the track day, don't touch that left-hand curve or even the painted line if it's wet. It throws the car. So, that's much better for race 2. Where did they come? Did James finish ahead of us? I think he did. Yes. So, James Card, your 2022 Kumo BMW champion. And I think that might be champion overall, I'm pretty sure it is. So, big congratulations to James. I'm sure he's won it at least once before, probably many times. So yeah, that's big up to James and also to Russ for bringing it home second for Team G Sport, and also thank you to G and the lads for running the car this year. That's my car, as well as James and Russ's. So clearly, if you have a BMW and you want to do a little bit of track work, then I'd highly recommend speaking to CG as usual.